Hello everyone and welcome back to Conquest, where today we are going after Barite Valley. So Barite Valley, right over here, you find yourself on an unexplored sector. This sector seems to be home to strange mutated creatures. They appear to be somewhat organic. Survive the waves of mutant creatures, secure a foothold. I've heard that this sector is very difficult, mostly because there is a lot of those little barite creatures. So this will be interesting. And also, I feel like we've moved closer to the sun. We used to be past Serbulo over there, but now we're like literally right next to Eric here. We are so close that A, Trakara eventually is going to literally collide with this, and B, we are so close that I'm fairly certain these two planets' gravities would start messing with each other and they would probably break apart. But that's a concern for later. Right now, we gotta go to Barite Valley. Alright, well, let's go ahead and instantly pause because this is probably going to be very difficult. Alright, let's see. What are we dealing with up here? Sensors detect life far out. Prepare quickly. It doesn't seem happy with you here. Oh, great. That's not reassuring at all. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the map. Yep. Okay, figured as much. Let's see, we got a pretty decently large normal biome with a lot of resources to go around. We also got a nice obsidian biome over here with plenty of obsidian. I figure we will probably need a lot of it. Got a really huge barite biome down here, plus another one all the way up here. A lot of barite to be had, a lot of liquid barite to collect as well. Looking nice. We also have a second core tile over here in the desert with a very nice looking oasis. See, this is what I imagine oasis water would come from, like an actual oasis, and this is pretty cool. And last but not least, the final biome with all of the barite hives, which we definitely are going to have to come up here and destroy them. We do not want to have to deal with these enemies all the time, so that is definitely going to happen. So I think our first order of business is get basic resources, and then we should probably wall off a side. Since the hive is right here, we may want to put our defense right here. This is a smaller chokehold, so we can put a lot more turrets in here, and then the enemies will be naturally funneled inwards by the terrain. I think that's a good idea. Fortunately, that means we're going to have to build a huge wall over here, so that's going to take a lot of Fahrenheit, but I think we can manage that just fine. And also, here's to hoping they don't just walk over the wall, because I feel like they did that last time. Let's unpause. Instantly speedrun getting resources. I think I'm just going to dedicate, let's see, what am I going to do? Probably all of this, and this goes to the core, this and that goes to the core, and then we can use the lignite down here and here, plus this dematite, and then maybe some Fahrenheit up here, or over here to get the lodestone and the lithium. So let's try to speedrun this as fast as possible because we really only have 4 minutes to prepare. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, not doing too bad. Our lodestone is looking a little bit rough, but we do have 4 things of lithium coming in right now, which is perfect. We have a lot of materials, specifically lithium. I think our next goal, we need to get defenses like right now. We have a turret covering this. We have an ascendant, so that should be fine. I would like to maybe just throw in a couple catapults over here on a couple drills. I don't know how well that'll hold up, but we may as well chuck it in, and we are going to have to go do something over there near the sand biome. That is our currently least defended area. Just covering this with lithium I think is going to be perfectly fine. We can build up a little bit of Fahrenheit while we walk over to this other side here and get some more turrets down. And another thing we should probably do is we should use this Fahrenheit right here that I put this line right next to. Ooh, Guardian of 5 way already? Yeah, it's over. I was about to say I should probably start leading some ammo over here to start destroying these hives, but there's lignite right here, and I can't help but think that this was intentional, right? I feel like we need to put some singes down and start burning these hives to death. So, yeah, there's more up here. I think that's got to be the way to do this, right? Surely. So, let me reroute this real quick. Just to there, that'll be fine. Fahrenheit drills here, and then we can run some catapult along this side. Hopefully we have enough to build all these. We definitely don't, so let's just build 4 of them. That'll be good enough for now. And now let's go get some singes up here and start scorching these hives before, there's too many bugs to deal with. Put down a little bit of lignite. We put a singe right in the middle so it can shoot more than one hive, and then we just keep going from there. Yep, let's put another one here, and then I think we can take a router off of this, but... oh, my core's under attack already. Okay, well, that was very short-lived. Where did that come from? And why is it here? And why am I sitting on, like, fire? Probably look where that came from. I'm going to assume up here. But we are scorching off some of the hives. We probably should get a mender over here, so let's just go ahead and do that. And just throw down a quick turbine to mender. That'll be just fine. And why don't we actually go ahead and grab some obsidian right now? We don't have to make a whole bunch, we just have to get enough to survive. And currently Fahrenheit is the issue, so we can also upgrade our Fahrenheit drills once we have some obsidian. Honestly, I think that's going to be good. We'll just chuck that into our 3 obsidian schematic and then just call it good from there. Yeah, this is not good, dude. This is just not good. Yeah, there's just so much lodestone and we just don't have it. Oh my god. Come on, come on. Are there more enemies coming up? How are these hives doing? Oh, okay, we destroyed one. And this one's probably very close to getting destroyed next, so that's good. We're making some progress. Hurry it up, man! I'm panicking! Okay, and enemy production is escalating in like 5 seconds. This takes so much lodestone, man. Oh my god, my lodestone factory is so slow! Hurry it up, dude! Okay, we are gonna have to deal with these guys. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and pause this and then shoot them. There we go. Okay, we're fine, and that should be our obsidian in. Finally. Let's go adjust our singes, and then we can probably focus on getting some more Fahrenheit drills, and then acquiring more lodestone, because we can probably use one of the big lodestone basins now. And I mean, maybe just even one of these is probably going to be just enough. Anyways, let's move this singe up here, and as a matter of fact, since there's so many hives here, let's put 3 of them down, a router, and then we can route some more lignite into that one. Yeah, look at that, dude. That is going to go down in no time. All right, then once we have this built, I think we're going to go ahead and pre-plan out the next stuff by just putting another singe over here, and then we will put a router right here. Oh, and it looks like a whole bunch of them just spawned in. Hopefully the 4 catapults that I have will take care of it. They won't. We are going to have to go defend these, and we will probably lose a little bit of our production. Okay, we are doing just fine. Let's go rebuild everything now that the fire has some time to, you know, burn away. Things are going. They're not going horribly. We got some more critters coming in. That's not good. Let's see if I can take this one out before it gets to my core. Looks like we got another thing on the core too, which is not so good. Oh my god, this is hectic. The Ascendant should take that out, surely. Yeah, it did. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, that's down, so we go ahead and break this and reroute. Okay, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. I would like to put some more lignite into this line here, so let's just do that, and then let's go respawn to the core and make sure that we're doing just fine. Okay, everything is good. We have a little bit of resources available. Let's just go ahead and mine some more things, right? We really need lodestone, so let's just chuck in a lodestone basin, and then we can run that into our core. I think that's got to be our next step. Oh man, this sector's hectic. So we need 2 Fahrenheit and some water and some hardened sand. So let's just go like down here. We got some Fahrenheit right here. We got hardened sand and some water. We can put it right here, and we can use a Fahrenheit crusher like this, and that will be, well, actually, we can just do something like this, and then all we need to do is put water into that and pressure into there, and we got a vent right here. Perfect. And we have a Guardian approaching in 2 waves. There's currently 5 enemies. That's concerning. But we do have a nice little inlet that we can just dump the resources into this line right here, and then we will upgrade this to a transverse pipeline for the rest of the way, and then that should be enough to supply the rest of our needs, hopefully. 6 enemies is a lot, and we probably should get some more turrets at our core. Yeah, you know what? Cavalier take 180 power, and we do have a power schematic that we can just plonk anywhere. It might just be a good idea to put some Cavalier down. Okay, but we do need to take these out, because this might destroy our core here. It didn't. Okay, we're good. Yeah, let's see if we can get some kind of additional turret in here. Is that power schematic, like, worth building right now? Because it probably is stupid expensive. 900! Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. Never mind. So instead, why don't we just chuck a Cavalier down right here, and then we can put a voltage capacitor in, and then the power generated from this turbine could charge up the Cavalier. Oh god, we got the guys with the railguns. Oh, we might lose the core here. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna lose the core here. Oh my god. Dude, look at how close it is, bro. Ooh, that's so bad. Oh. Okay, well, everything is going wrong, and I literally tried my best to not have this happen, but obviously that didn't work. So we're just going to let that burn for a little bit, and we're going to put some more turrets down somewhere, maybe, like over here. I may also want to upgrade my mender, but like I don't think we can. Okay, I'm gonna do something really stupid here. I'm gonna ignore the core for a second. Never mind. Oh my god, this sector's insane, man! You have to go so fast! Okay, well, Usually when I lose a sector, I have an idea of what to do in the next run. I don't know what to do. I literally went as fast as possible and still didn't make it. So I'm thinking we're going to have to rush obsidian a lot sooner so we can get more resource production a lot faster. So it's basically just going to be speed run gaming and then just pray that the enemies don't kill us first. Either that or we put more defenses in and we get more lodestone. Well, you know what they say.
Man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
All right, lock in. Let's do this. Okay, well, here we are back with the first wave. We're making some good progress. I think we are literally doing the exact same thing we did last time, and the enemies are now coming from down here, which is bad. We need to start clogging things off, I think. We just do not have enough lodestone to care right now. That's literally the only thing. There's just not enough here. And it's because of the sand. Since we now have access to sand, I think that might be a good idea. Oh, that's why, because I never plugged it in. Oh my god, no wonder we don't have enough. You know what? I might be throwing, I won't lie. Okay, but at least we have a mender plugged into the core. This isn't actually plugged in this power setup that got like pre-generated, just isn't plugged in for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, anyways, we are back. We have all of our lithium. Next step is to get obsidian right now. We're just not going to mess around. We're just getting obsidian instantaneously. And we'll have at least one functioning. That's really what matters right now, as long as we have one. And we should just be getting some in. There we are. Okay, that's good enough. That's all I need. Let's go start destroying some of those hives and maybe walling it off over there, because I feel like that might be a great idea. But also, since we have obsidian, we also have the ability to make barite. Is that something I want to do? So why am I yapping about this? This is unimportant. We need to focus on not dying. And look, we got more of these guys. Great. Let's go start burning off some of these up here. All right, well, hopefully we have enough lodestone for this. We don't. Great. Okay, well, we have enough to get started at least. I would kind of like to redirect them the other way. So I might just throw in a couple of thick Fahrenheit walls over here just to, like, discourage them from going this way. And then maybe instead of going down, they will reroute through this barrier biome. We can set up a nice little chokehold defense up there. I feel like that's got to be what we do. So let me just build a decently thick wall over here. We'll see where they end up going. And yeah, work from there, I suppose. We are getting some obsidian in. I feel like it might be time to upgrade the... You know what? No, we're gonna lock in. We are going to just build that little setup that I had down here last time for the lodestone basin and just get this going, because that is necessary. Okay, so they just walk right over the wall, so that is completely pointless of everything I just did here. And now there's 5 of them coming in. Great! That's fantastic. We are going to need to upgrade our defense here. This is not good. You know what? I think we're just gonna have to put an ascendant with a router right here, because this is like supplied with a lot of resources. So this is basically going to be ammoed up the entire time, and then we can defend it with some lithium real quick. And then hopefully that will take care of some problems. Looks like it is. Mender's still on our core. Okay, I think that Ascendant is going to severely help us. Yep, and I'm literally going back to friction quarries just because I have the materials to build them. That is absurd. You know what? We're not doing too bad. And unfortunately, we are going to have to use these pipes, which sucks because we do not have the lodestone for it. Lodestone, lodestone, lodestone. It's always lodestone. If we fail again, I'm going to run 2 of these lodestone mixers. It's going to take forever to set up, but I feel like it's going to save time in general. Let's focus on getting the water in so this can actually start generating. Oh my god. Everything. It's lodestone, 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 lodestone! You know, the worst part about this is there's only one sand biome, and the enemies really like to go that way. A bunch of our turrets have destroyed their targets, so let's just move them up and keep getting things going. There we go. Okay, so we're getting some more of those destroyed, and I honestly am just going to reroute another singe over here, even though we can't really afford to do it. We just need to get rid of these things. There we go. Throughput is up. We have a whole bunch of lodestone available. Good. Okay, let's start with some barite. I think we're just going to go for barite. Or let's upgrade this. Now that we actually have some coming in, let's get our geodes going. That's a good idea. I completely forgot that geodes existed. Okay, we got a lot more bugs coming in. Go away, please. Why are there 5 enemies on the field right now? Why? There's so many. Okay, we got the big boys coming in. Not good. Barite is next. We're just going to go straight for barite. I don't even care. We're going to run it into this line. I don't even know if we have the throughput for that. Honestly, at this point, I really don't care. I just got to make sure that I don't run out of barite before I actually make some. Oh, and my core's gone. Cool. Okay. I am going as fast as I can, and it just isn't working, dude. Well, you know what they say, third time is the charm. Yep, quit yapping, I don't even care. Straight to resource production. Okay, here we are back at the first wave, and lo and behold, would you look at that, we have a more lodestone this time. Oh my god, finally. Okay, we are actually making some decent progress this time. I think once I get this lodestone factory, this is lithium. You know what? It's the same material at this point. I don't even care. Once we get this lithium factory up and running, we're going to, again, rush some obsidian just to have it start coming in here, and then we are going to start putting in some defenses just kind of over the place, especially with this lignite right here. Huge vein of lignite, we may as well start getting some singes up in place, and we can use the lignite down here to put some over on this side, just so we can shoot at the enemies, because, like, man, they just keep walking through and then just destroying everything. So as we can weaken them on their way to the core, that would be incredible, because then our Ascendred over there would have a less of a hard time actually taking them all out. All right, well, there we go. That should be our lithium up, so let's go ahead and get some defenses going. I'm going to throw down a... never mind. Can't do that because we do not have obsidian. So that is going to be our next step. Let's just go grab some obsidian real quick. Same thing we did last time, just faster as always. Wow. Okay, so we are doing a much better. And honestly, I think I'm just going to use this time. Since we got materials, we got time, the enemies haven't started showing up too fast yet, I'm just going to go get some quick barite. No point waiting around. Let's just hurry this up, get some barite, and move on with our lives, right? Radiation reactor and a abrasion quarry, and then we will get some barite. We can put down our quern as well. Boom. And then once we have enough material to get a second one, we're just going to slap it down, run some pipes over to here, boom, and there's some barite. We don't really need a whole lot of barite. I just want to have a little bit at least, right? And we'll just run it into the obsidian line. I think that's probably a fine idea. And then we will go build some singes in place, because that is desperately what we need. Yep, even something like this might even just even playing field, you know? Assuming the enemies actually get within range of them, I doubt they will, let's be honest. I can't really funnel them either because they really like to walk over walls, but even something just like this is going to be okay, you know? Do we have enough to build a Ascendred? We do, just about. Let's go ahead and slap a router down right here. Another thing to note, the reason this sector I think is so difficult is because the transport time. It takes like 30 seconds just to move my unit over here. And I think that is really causing issues, you know? Because I probably took about a minute going down there to get the barite just because I had to walk. But anyways, let's get some singes up and running as we do. Oh, wow, they literally just spawned in. Okay, well, that's 5. That is a lot. All right, we are on the offensive now. Good. Let's continue pushing. We might as well. Let's just make sure we have enough to take out a whole bunch of this before I have to walk back over here because, again, transport takes forever. So we want to make sure that we are destroying as many hives as possible before we leave. Got some more down here, but hopefully the singe will redirect to shoot them. Oh, it actually did. Okay, so they got weakened before they even got there. Perfect. Oh. So the drop zone's right here, which is a bit interesting. It looks like we are going to have to like skirt along the edge here to shoot the rest of these ones, which is unfortunate. So I don't know if we'll be able to destroy these ones. We may have to use some longer range turrets for that. It's fine. Oh my god, look at all of them that just spawned in, dude. But yeah, as long as we just keep destroying stuff, we should be good. Because like right now, we're doing pretty good. So honestly, I think our main focus has just got to be over here destroying everything. Putting more drills down. We're filling the entire place with lignite. Did you hear that? I almost said the wrong material, but I caught myself. All right, and look, we got another one destroyed there. These two are done, so we can chop these out, recycle the material. Let's start sending some over here as well, just to get rid of this one. And also, let me check the map here. There aren't any hiding under the bushes, right? No. Okay, good. I have higher hopes for this run. This run's going pretty well. We did just get 3 of the big guys that spawned in, and I got sniped instantaneously. I think it might be time to put another one of these down, and we can also throw down some barite defense. Because we have 300-ish, so we may as well use it, right? Maybe also a good idea to throw down a syntakes? You know what? Let's do it. Let's put it right here. We can put a router right here, and this will only accept the barite. so that's going to be completely fine. We can defend it with some barite as well. All right, this is the one that takes heat, so that's a little unfortunate. How much heat does it take? 3. We may as well full send it. Solar heater panels right there, and then we get some heat redistributors. We got some big enemies. We do, but they got destroyed by our Sentret. Okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. You know what? Let's just prepare this. We're going to lose some materials here. We're going to lose a bunch of lodestone doing this, but I'm going to wait until this wave spawns in, and then I'm just going to, like, bum rush a bunch of singes into here and hopefully get rid of these. Okay, maybe not yet. Boom. Okay, now we go. Guardian in one wave, that's concerning. Okay, and we have a good 2 minutes before the next wave, so hopefully that will be able to destroy those in time. But we did get that hive down, so let's go ahead and destroy that and get rid of that fire. Rebuild that, and that should be those destroyed as well. Okay, majority of the hives are out. I think there's still a couple at the top. Yep, we still got like 6 at the top, but that's not too bad. I can worry about that later. For now, let's worry about this boss that's about to show up. We have a syntakes. That's good. We can put some lithium, lignite, barite, britite, dematite. Why do they all sound the same? I have no idea. Anyways, let's put some barite around our core just to get a little bit of extra defense. And let's repair our lithium because we are, it burned to death. Is there anything that I desperately need to upgrade? Yes, there is. Let's go fix up our barite and add more of it. It's got to be the next best thing here. Now, we may also want to use some barite coolers. We do need to run Oasis water, but honestly, I'm okay with that because Oasis is literally right next to this biome. And then we can just use the normal liquid pumps. We don't have to use the lignite ones. I feel like the lignite ones are just going to take more material than, you know, I want to use. Okay, let's go set up a bunch of coolers next because I feel like that's just got to be the better way to do this. Although we do have a lot of lignite down here, so maybe we can use the powered pumps. You know, not a bad idea. That's a lot. You know what? We can totally afford to use them. And we're out of lodestone again, probably because a line got cut. Nope, it just looks like it's going slow. Okay. There's Guardian, by the way. Yeah, probably right here. Is that it? That looks like it. There's only 4 enemies, so I would assume that is it. So that's actually not that bad. Surely we'll be able to survive that. We got enough defense over here. Plus, we have a syntakes, right? I mean, this thing is literally destroying all of our buildings, but, like, at the end of the day, I don't really care. So let's just shoot, like, kind of over here. Right here, and there we go. Okay, boss destroyed, no problems. Lit my stupid lithium grinder on fire again. All right, back down to getting some barite. I think that is probably going to be our best option here. They did light this on fire, but we have both of those nests gone, so we don't actually need to care too much about that. Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. As long as we get more barite, we get some more defenses up at our core, I think we will be just fine. So, let's get some barite. Oh, okay. Good thing I went and checked what those were. Yeah, those are pretty big. Guess what, guys? We're out of lodestone again. But, I mean, at least we're making a decent amount of barite here. I mean, eventually this will be upgraded, but I think we're going to have to just kind of put a pause on this, because I don't know if we have the anti-material to take those out. Although those singes are really helping out. So that's good. Are we going to be fine? I guess we'll find out here in a second. Hopefully this syntakes is going to destroy these highly efficiently. Yep, it did, but they were doing a lot of damage. Okay. Woo! Yeah, that's concerning. Okay, well, we're just waiting on lodestone, and I would assume that something is broken over here, which is why it's going so slow. No, it's just going slow because it's slow. Great. Okay, well, great. Guess what? We have to use transverse pipelines to send this up because there's so much of this stuff, and we don't have lodestone. I could also set up that lodestone basin right here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's gonna be quick and easy, so let's just do that. And look, we got more of these guys. Please go away. All right, and since we have a whole bunch of barite coming in from this way, I think we're just going to create a new pipe for this so we aren't overloading our current setup because, yeah, there's just so much stuff going in here. Okay, new pipe, and then we should be good to go on basically every other resource that we have. But we probably should fix this issue because this is still blown up. Come on, send it in. Boom. Okay, there we go. Everything is back in. This should be running. It's not because I plugged in the wrong one. That was really stupid. There we go. And now we have some additional lodestone. We can fix up the lithium. We have a whole bunch of additional barite now as well. So we can put in some Instaro down here, which will help defend against some of the enemies here. Perfect. Okay, just gonna go ahead and chuck one in. I know we do not have a whole lot of material right now, but there's not much that I can do about that. Looks like we got some more Guardians approaching in 2 waves. I hope they're the exact same ones we just fought because we were able to kill those. I don't have faith that they are, though, so I don't know. Just gonna keep putting ammo in, I suppose, and hoping for the best. And look, this is perfect timing because these guys just showed up and they should get taken out by this thing. Or at least for the most part. Or not at all. I may want to just go ahead and finish upgrading our barite area, and then I'm just going to start chucking barite walls everywhere because, like, they do damage, so we might as well, right? Oh, and another thing that we can probably do is we can set some Instaro over here as well because, yeah, this is where our barite comes from, so we might as well, right? Put some walls up to defend this and call it good. Have some, you know, defense on the way. And then I think after we get all of our barite upgraded, we may want to go get rid of the hives up here because, yeah, that is what's spawning those. And those are pretty big, so I think that might be a good idea. But since we know our defense can hold it, let's just go ahead and finish upgrading the barite down here just so we have an additional stupid amount of barite. And then we really won't have to worry about anything else after that. Okay, let's just make sure our core is going to be okay. We're cutting that kind of close. Oh my god. Okay, I need to get some more defense down there, bro. Yeah, cut that one kind of close. Okay, but looks like we're doing fine over there. We got so much barite. We are completely fine. So let's go ahead and put one of the restoration domes down here. This takes 60 power, and we already have 30 from these solar panels, so we may as well just do something like this. Got another guardian showing up, but let's just keep repairing everything. And let's start throwing in some, you know, barite weapons just everywhere. In Starro, they just gotta plonk them down everywhere, you know? I think it's gotta be what happens. Maybe some syntakes as well, just because they take heat. And we can definitely afford to do that now. So, honestly, let's just do that. I think we're doing fine. We only got, like, how many waves left? 9? I never even built a proper defense because there's not really a point to because the enemies will just walk right over the wall. Okay, but there we go. We got some more syntakes in. I may just want to put some syntakes up here just because we can, right? Is that a good idea? Yeah, I think it is. Let's go ahead and put some up here. We can also defend them with a bunch of barite as well because we have it now. There we go. This should be a pretty solid defense up here. We only have 2 on Stara, but I think that's going to be fine. 13 enemies is absurd, by the way. Luckily, these should all be active. Yep. And these are not the ones that have heat. These are different ones. Okay, well that was stupid. Interesting. Do I want to replace them or do I think it's fine? Honestly, I think it's fine. Let's just leave them. We can use that heat for the menders. And it looks like that guardian has been destroyed by this one, which is actually pretty good. All right, let's just fix everything up. I know we got the 2... No, these are just 3 of the railgun guys, so that's fine. Let's just go get rid of the rest of these hives now so we don't have to deal with that, and then we will only have the waves to deal with. And honestly, I think I'm just going to sit over here and watch them do it just so we can, you know, keep them going. Because, hey, look, guess what? That's already gone. Wow. All right, and we got some more lignite up here. Yep, no more hives. I no longer want to deal with these guys. 11 enemies down here is kind of crazy. We may want to beef up our defenses over here. I mean, we destroy a lot of them, but they do just move very fast, so we may want to put a couple other things down. We definitely have to, right? Now, hang on a minute. D-Pulse might be able to keep them in place. Silicon tetrafluorides? That might be a good idea. Let's try that out after we destroy these. I want to be here when these get blown up, you know? Boom. Nice. I guess we could technically leave all these up here, but I mean, let's just get rid of it. We can get back some resources. Not like we need it. I think we're in that stage where we're going to be perfectly fine. So honestly now, last thing to do is probably just upgrade our defenses, get some more barite turrets up, and then we should be fine. I'm going to assume there's not some stupidly insane guardian that's going to show up, because, like, I don't know how many tiers that these barite creatures have, but if there's like a tier 4 or tier 5, I feel like it's just going to rampage our entire defense. Or launch like an ICBM completely over everything. Honestly, I could see that happening on this planet. Imagine that, dude. A barite critter that just like lobs a nuke. Jeez, man. Yep, silicon tetrafluoride D-Pulse gotta be the way to do this, right? Alright, yeah, that's taking too long. Honestly, let's upgrade our core here. We just need some more... Never mind. Dang it. Man, I was getting really excited to upgrade my core and get some better units going, but nope, can't do that. I don't have enough damage height. Now, these solar panel power thing is going to take forever to build, so hopefully we don't actually need barrier projectors until then, but I think we're going to be perfectly fine, all things considered. And 3 silicon tetrafluoride D-Pulse is not enough to keep these things from moving, which is ridiculous, so we may want to put another vent worth of the stuff down, because, you know, why not? Interestingly enough, the material you put in does not increase or decrease the knockback. It is just the damage. Okay, Good to know, good to know. Looks like we do have another Guardian in one wave, and we can see how this almost full defense can do. Wow, it is kind of crazy that they just don't even care about getting knocked back. They just like immune. It's kind of crazy. All right, but there we go. Our defense should now be fully, operational. We've got power down to here. We've got power for our barrier projectors. We got some restoration domes in place. Go ahead and just put another one right here. Might as well, right? And then we should be good. I'd like to throw in a couple more deep holes to maybe see if I can try to keep them in place. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be able to. Maybe some billow. Maybe they'll keep them in place too. 0.7 knockback, but honestly, whatever. May as well just chuck a couple in. We got a whole bunch of water available to us anyway, right? Oh, wow, we're completely out of dematite. I feel like something got cut off. Yeah, it did. Okay. Maybe I should upgrade that. Now, interestingly enough, there's a little plus sign next to the Guardian symbol. What does that mean? I also upgraded my dematite if you couldn't tell. But, what does that little plus symbol mean? Is there something out here? Is there more than one? I'm not really sure, but I mean, the health bars are going down. Maybe that plus just means there's a lot of them. But, yeah, it didn't seem to be too bad, so I don't know. Yeah, are those the Guardians? Those are some weak sauce Guardians. Now, I don't want to jinx it, obviously, but, I think we're going to be fine on this sector now. I mean, the waves do keep getting bigger, but, I mean, I think we're going to be okay. And those don't even have ammo. What am I doing? I was wondering why they weren't shooting. Yeah, it's because they can't. All right, well, now we have 6 deep pulses silicon tetrafluoride. Do you think that'll be enough to keep things in place? I guess we'll find out. Anyways, I think it may be about time to just hit the skip waves button. We don't have a Guardian showing up at wave 20, and I think this sector is going to be in the bag after this wave. So we may as well watch the last 2 waves get destroyed, hopefully pretty quickly. 6 deep pulses, not enough to keep those things back. Absurd. Okay, no point waiting around. We don't have to wait for ammo or anything. Let's just run it. 27 enemies. They all got sparkles. Nothing too crazy, except for that guy. But, I mean, we fought them before. No problems. Probably no problems. Well, there may be some slight problems. They were taken care of. All right. Well, there we go. Barite Valley has been captured. All things considered, oh my god. Okay. You see what I mean? This is not, that's not gonna work. Bro, they're gonna tear each other apart. What's going on here? All right, well, controversial take inbound. This sector wasn't too bad. Okay, I get it. I understand why it can be very difficult, but once you know the strategy, burn off the hives, get as much lodestone as you possibly can, and get some barite going early, it's not too bad. Basically, all you really need to do is be able to hold off the enemies long enough to be able to start scorching the hives out. And then once the hives go out, you just gotta throw down a couple barite turrets just to rinse out the rest of the enemies. It is pretty difficult to get things set up in a timely manner because they really like to just poke holes in everything. But again, you just throw down a couple turrets on your ammo lines and you just kind of pray and you'll probably get it. All right, well, that is going to be it for this episode. Was I just inside Erikir there? Yep. Okay, well, if you wanted to know what the inside of Erikir looks like, there you go. Yeah, this can't happen. These planets would tear each other apart and would crash into each other and violently explode. I was about to say, next episode we're probably either going to go for Evine or maybe Magmatic Riverbed. I saw on the Discord that Factory Unit 0078, I think that's what the title was, it got replaced by Magmatic Riverbed for some reason. I don't know why, but we have a new sector to take out, so maybe we'll do that. But also, just taking a look at it, there's a lot of modifiers here, so maybe we'll just go for Evine instead. I'm not sure. Evine is also an enemy base, so, that does kind of mix things up a little bit. I don't know. I guess we will decide next time. But it also looks like we unlocked the ability to see bioweapon facility. We can't actually launch there or, read what it says, but it is a sector that we can see now, which is interesting. That's going to be it for this episode. I am very happy that we managed to take out this sector because it was hyped up to be very difficult. And truth be told, it was. Goodbye.